And once more, I am Nax. This is the Legendary Behemoth YouTube channel. And this is some news for the 14th of September 2018. I'm going to be doing these monthly now, hopefully before the 14th of every month. If you'd rather read but then watch a video for some reason, the article will be up on mayhemforyou.com. That's FORYOU.com, mayhem spelled exactly as you would think. So in channel news, there's been a bit of a content drought this past week, mostly due to my sleep problems, taking my sleep rotation in the worst possible territory, and I haven't been sleeping at all. So I have had some streams of Paladins with the Nutwings crew. They will not be continuing due to massive assholery on the part of one of the members. See if you can guess who in the coming weeks of streaming content. I bet it'll be pretty obvious. Aside from that, Stardew Experiment streams will be returning shortly, with some episodic Stardew Valley content. I figure Stardew Experiments can be a running short-form program on the channel. That'll be great. Look for that in late October or early November. Possibly sooner. We'll see how that goes. Final Fantasy XI guide content will be continuing with a guide for Sandoria missions 1-2 and 1-3 in the coming weeks, as well as Final Fantasy XIV, as you can see right here. Guides soon to follow. In those, I'll be covering class quests, job quests, crafting and gathering quests, as well as guides on leveling, crafting, and gathering jobs. I'm going to be focusing on the Lev quest route, and, well, you'll see. It's pretty fun stuff, pretty easy stuff, too, as you get going. And, of course, there's the big one, Skyrim Season 3, in which Fish will be delving into the storied and famed Companions Guild, as well as eating an owl or two, if you can get the reference. This will be coming to be announced, but it will be in a heavily modified version of Skyrim, so there's going to be some surprises along the way. And now, site news. As far as the main site goes, we're still on free hosting and using tin cans for communication. Bunny is still recovering from her issues, and I'm still kind of recovering from all the shit that went down here with the house, the power, and all that shit. So the comic, Mayhem the comic, is still delayed. I'll post an update when I have any news about when it'll be resuming. I'm sure we'll hopefully get recovered enough to get into that soon enough. Of course, relevant gaming news. Oh boy, is there a lot of this. Boy, is there a lot of this. Oh, where do I get started? Let's see. Final Fantasy XI sounds good. In Final Fantasy XI news, need to hand over a toolbox. There's not going to be a whole lot going on in this video, I'm afraid. Just mostly me standing around and reading. In Final Fantasy news, there's a lot to get through here. Hold on to your butts. The September version update went live on the 12th, adding in the ability to receive duplicate equipment from Trial by Fire, Trial by Earth, Trial by Water, Trial by Wind, Trial by Ice, Trial by Lightning, the Moonlit Path, Waking Dreams, Divine Interference, Unwavering Resolved, a Stygian Pact, The Dawn Also Rises, Battlefields. Probably for people who have tossed out their old gear thinking it was going to be irrelevant, and now it's upgradable, I guess? I don't know. There's been some other changes to Dynamis Divergence that make my brain smoke a little bit. But the new reward items have been added. Ambuscade has rotated its rewards, and now there's big-ass scorpions to fight. New rewards have been added to Omen, and weapon/armor upgrade items now drop from wanted campaign battles. So there's that. And there's more. Boy, is there more. You can upgrade your Relic, Mythic, Aragon, Empyrean, and Ionic weapons, or however the fuck you pronounce it, further with those Dynamis D gubbins that I mentioned before, making my brain work not so good. And they've added some new things to auto-translate for us to abuse. And we will. Excitement. Inside. Mithra. Legs. Even more, from the end of last month to the end of this month, September 30th, you can get the Shadow Lord Sword Lament as a drop from any of the Shadow Lord battlefields. Better chances from higher level ones, obviously. It's a level 1 greatsword. Kind of poop. Looks cool. Blazing Buffaloes makes its return. If anyone really cares about that, get out of my eyeball fly. If anyone really cares about the older event content, you got Blazing Buffaloes to do. It's a thing. Login campaign has started up again on the 11th. Now they've got an Iroha statue for 500 login points, among the usual rotating rewards. And then there's the Mineral Madness campaign running from the 11th to the 30th, offering, get ready, an increased seal drops, so you get more seals in regular content, extra plasm drops from Delve, along with increased drop rates for air elixirs for upgrading your items, a Wild Keeper Reeve Thinger, better drops for plasm, mod coupons for Reeve gear, and reduced respawn timers for all those fancy happinesses. So if you see a bunch of people training the Wildkeeper Reeves, you'll know what's going on. And trusts, of course, are going to get a boost to their HP and MP pool, 50% to be exact, and some better resistances, so Alter Ego boosty campaign. Unity Wanted fights will now drop double coffers. High-tier battlefields will drop better stuff more often. And you can also get job cards from Macrocosmic or Battlefields as well. There will be a link to all of them, all of this, actually, in the description. And Jeebus, it is not over yet. Now comes the Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Patch 4.4 drops on the 18th. That is 4 days, and that's going to be its own video because it's big. The fan kit with some wallpapers and stuff was released on the 10th. There's also a Twitter banner in it if you're interested in that. There'll be a link down below. Meh. And the Final Fantasy XIV Companion smartphone app is now a thing. I didn't know we needed a smartphone app, but I guess we do. It actually looks pretty cool, to be honest. It has a premium feature, too. So it will allow you to chat with people that you know in the game while you're all offline. Wow. Can't do that with anything else. Discord, Skype, cough, cough. Access and sell or discard items in your inventory. You can also do some retainer things and market things for an in-app currency in the free thing, but the in-app currency you get from logging in, it's Mognuts or some such thing. I'm assuming you get one every day you log in. Up to a maximum of 2 if you're on the free path. The premium path gives you the ability to mess with your retainer inventory and your Chocobo saddlebags. I just saw the dicks out of my mouth. And you'll be able to get double the login currency rewards. And instead of holding 2, you'll be able to hold 10. In-game, you get an extra retainer and double the saddlebag space. All for the low, low price of $5 for 30 days. I'll put a link in the description. What do I think about this? Meh, could be cool. Seems interesting. I guess if you got a smartphone and you have internet on it, go for it. If you feel like kicking them another $5 for every 30 days. I suppose the Chocobo saddlebags and whatever else it was that you get in the game. What is it? Extra retainer? Yeah, that's worth $5. At least according to the prices of what they have currently. Link in the description, of course. New stuff in the Mog Station, and the 5th anniversary things continue. Although Mog Station, I'm very meh about, and the 5th anniversary stuff, there's not really anything new right now, but there is a thing called Coming Soon. Links also in the description. Yay. And moving on to Paladins. They're doing a double daily login bonus, which is hard to say right now, to make up for some issues they had when they were switching the login progress reset from 28 days to 14. It used to reset every 28 days, now it resets every 14 days, and switching to that, they had a lot of reset issues in the last couple of weeks. So to make up for that, they're giving us the double daily login bonus thing, so your gold and crystals that you get from logging in daily is doubled for the next 2 weeks. So I'm not sure when that started. I think it started this week, so get on that now if you're a Paladins fan. They've also added a new patch, some new stuff, some bug fixes, some changes to, I think, Grok, the Orca Healer's Ultimate. Link in the description, of course. There's also the new chest with some new skins and some extra gubbins. New skins are pretty nice, actually. I have to say that the new skins are quite nice. All right, Stardew Valley news is the last thing on my list. Ain't none. Switch version multiplayer update coming soon, TM? someday, maybe. I see that Concerned Ape really wants to work on crossplay, but there's some real hard issues with it. Cough, cough, Sony, cough, cough. I'm sure there's other issues for crossplay besides Sony being a bag of pricks, but yeah, still coming soon, so news on that when it newses. And other than that, that's all for this. Look forward to more of these videos / articles coming in the future, along with another kind of video / article that, yeah, evil laughter. Evil laughter. Evil laugh. Evil laugh. And that's all for this update. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, happy spinning your camera to make everybody motion sick as you end the video. Whee!